It's definitely going to feel a little different. It doesn't right now, just because we've been going through this journey since March 18th when I first got the job. When Nico and the great people at Murray State gave me the opportunity to be the caretaker of this program. Um, so it doesn't necessarily feel like the very first day, but definitely the intensity is going to ratchet up a little bit. We're 29 days away from our first exhibition game versus Xavier, so the days are coming fast. So the practices are going to be a little longer. The practices are going to be a little more intense, and we're going to have to get a lot done in a short amount of time.
When you took over this program, like I said, 6 months ago, and started building this roster, did all the off-season stuff, did you envision the team getting as far as you've gotten to this point, now that you're maybe a little bit ahead of it?
Yeah, we were in Vanderbilt practicing down there this past weekend. The great coaches and the great people at Vanderbilt allowed us to come down and use their facilities to practice, and I talked to the head coach a little bit. And we're a little ahead of where we probably should be, just because the administration gave us an opportunity to go overseas to play an international trip this summer. So we got 10 extra practices in. He was kind of wowed how far we're down the line. But we did have the 10 extra practices, and it was important to me to have those 10 extra practices, setting the foundation and culture of our program, both on the player and the staff, being able to know what the standard is and the championship standard that we're trying to accomplish here.
Ron, I know those were exhibition games down there in the Bahamas. How important, though, were those for getting this team together?
Yeah, like you said, the most important thing was just being able to spend time together. Obviously, when there's coaching change, there's a different philosophy and different things that accompany that. And making sure everyone knows from our staff to our players what the standard is here. And it's a championship level effort every time we step on the court, whether it's practice games, whatever it is. Have the championship level mindset, which is tough, which is unselfish, and which is competitive.
When you went back and looked at the games that y'all played in the Bahamas and saw this team actually on the court, did you get kind of a better picture of the guys that you have on this court and what they can do and how you can kind of make up this team?
Yep. Like I said, when we took over March 18th, we had a full new team to put together, full new staff to put together. Credit to the staff members, because if I look back on March 18th when they gave me the job in New York City, I would never think that I have the staff I have the players I did, and that has a lot of credit to everybody, our staff, the administration, Nico and his staff, affording me the opportunity to go out and getting really good players that are high character, that are really talented too.
March 18th to now, does it seem slow or does it seem like a rocket run?
That seems like a rocket run. I mean, the more you're in it, the faster it comes by. Like I said, we're 29 days away from being in the Cintas Center in Xavier. We're not ready. I told the team the other day, we're 29 days away, which is good, but it's also the bad thing because we've got a lot to do in 29 days.
What is the biggest thing you want to see out of this team, like you said, over those 29 days? You said a second ago, intensity and practice is picking up.
Yeah, I mean, again, give credit to this team and staff. We've had a pretty intense summer. I think a lot of it has to do with we want to establish a culture here. But we're going to ratchet it up a little bit more, like I said. The biggest thing, I just want to make sure the three biggest things in our program happen here. And if we do those three things, we're going to win championships, we're a very unselfish team. We're a very competitive team. We're trying to win every drill, every possession. If you think about it in a game of basketball, offensively, you're trying to win that possession every single time, and defensively, you're trying to stop your opponent. So trying to win those margins every single time, and just toughness, whether it's mental or physical. When things go good for us, we don't go around pounding our chest like we've accomplished everything. And when things go bad for us, we're able to bounce right back. So we need that mental toughness, and then we need toughness, physical toughness too. Two guys fighting for the ball. We need to make sure we come up with it.
Since you finalized this roster, what aspects do you think this team has improved the most?
Just togetherness, playing unselfishly. I think they see big picture. I think they believe if the team has great success, the individual success will follow. So I think the togetherness has been the most impressive thing that this group has. I mean, you would think this group right now has played 3 years of college basketball together, but that was their purpose. Again, the administration giving us great opportunity to do things, team building events, and really creating a team within 15 new guys that haven't been around. I mean, 3 or 4 guys three guys on this team I coached before, so we did have a little bit of that going for us. That they're able to set a little peer foundation up for us and be able to tell them what I'm going to be looking for. But to be able to come together like they have in a short amount of time is pretty impressive.
What are the biggest challenges that you've been able to identify within the team that you'll have to work on?
I mean, you play the game of basketball, it's a challenge every day. Can you come every single day and get that 1% better? I think that's inherently in most teams. Again, we're all new, so and the adversity hasn't hit yet, and it's coming. It's coming some way in playing time, win, loss, whatever it is, how we handle that adversity. So we got to make sure we do those things, and that will be a big part of what happens and how much success we have this year is how well we handle adversity when it first smacks us in the face. It's like Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face. That's what we're going to have to see what happens. That's going to happen to us.
Coach, going back to the Bahamas, how important was it that you were able to see different lineups actually on the court?
Yes, the margins are extremely small here. As you can see, if you guys come to practice every day or you see our Bahamas games, we have a bunch of good players. So the margins of who we play, when we play them, who we start are very, very small. So to be able to go through this process and be able to see situations and stuff like that where we can kind of finalize rotations, which is going to be very, very difficult for us because we got all good players, we got all good kids. So to finalize rotations, because I want to get to the 10, 11 guys playing, so we have to figure that out as we go down the stretch.